plan and work on everything, and I just make sure I'm doing my training properly, waking up on time, being disciplined with my food and training, and that's it really.
No, brilliant. Just want to talk about the relationship between you two. I know that when he won the British title, you think you came over to him, spotted him, antics at the press conference a few months later. What, what, what's the situation with him? Is there genuine dislike? Is there a problem? Is he just another opponent? How would you describe it?
I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me, but it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm chilled, man. Do you know what I mean? And he's probably a cool guy as well. You know, like I remember when we sparred in Ukraine, we sparred Usyk, and we was in the same camp basically in Ukraine. He was a cool guy. Like we used to do runs together and shit. Like, but I think he's a bit mad. He needs to get angry to fight people. Maybe I don't know.
Do you think with him it's the stage that's an issue at all? You've been on the big stage before. You've main evented. You've travelled. You've been in the away corner. For him, this is his first kind of fight of this stature. Do you think that's got anything to do with it? Is that he just maybe doesn't feel as prepared as you are and couldn't possibly be?
Honestly, I don't really care what he thinks or what he's thinking or how he feels. I'm just focused on what my team and what we're working on and how we're gonna, make shit happen October 21st. I'm not really focused on what he's doing.
Yeah. No, brilliant. Well, we'll just move back to you, Isaac. Where are you in your career now? You've had big fights in the past. From like a percentage-wise, where do you think you're at? Are you kind of at the halfway point, before the halfway point, after the halfway point? Where do you think you're at?
I think I'm just before the halfway point because, at the end of the day, all of these guys, all the other cruiserweights, 32, 33, I think Billy Smith and all of them, they're like 33, 32, 33, 34. Like, I'm 29 still, do you know what I mean? So imagine when I get to that age, where I'll be or what I'll be doing. I've had a lot of experience. I turned professional at about, I think 19 or 20. Do you know what I mean? So I've been in it a long time. So I think, and I'm a late bloomer because when I started, I was a skinny little peanut head, no power or nothing. So I had to really get it cracking from the jump. And I feel like I'm just starting to go into my prime basically. I'm starting to get there now, so I'm happy.
Yeah, brilliant. You mentioned being younger, being skinnier. You've broadened out quite a bit from the days of the Okoli fight, from the days of your debut. How does it? Do you feel like more of a fully fledged cruiserweight now? How easy do you make that weight limit now? Just talk to me about that side of things.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really filled out now. It's obviously a lot harder now to make the weight, but I have a lot of professionals on my team, qualified nutritionist, Lee Rickards from Boxing Science, great nutritionist. And he does, you make sure I eat what I eat and what time and everything. Everything is very, very structured. My training team, Bobby Mills and Conor Ward, they have a very structured training routine, everything. My strength and conditioning coaches, Rory and Ade, they're very, very, very good at what they do. And, they've really changed me as an athlete. So I'm very grateful for them.
Brilliant. Just a couple more questions, Isaac. I know you've got a couple more interviews to do after this. Moving forward, what happens to the winner on October 21st? I know you've got belts on the line. There's a fantastic domestic scene in and around Britain. Where is the winner placed?
The winner, me. I fight for there's probably a world title shot waiting for me in some sort of way. So it's all good.
Yeah. I know you're kind of not going to I know you're very focused on October 21st, but big fight this Saturday. Jay Opataya, Jordan Thompson. In the back of your mind, are you thinking about that one for the future and who's going to win that fight?
Well, was it really? I honestly wasn't. But, good luck to Jordan. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity to live your dream, basically. But, hopefully, their team has prepared very well. So yeah, it's exciting times for the division.
Absolutely. Do you have a whilst we're on the topic, do you have any sort of prediction for Saturday night? Is there a certain way you see that one going?
I don't know. Obviously it's a hard ask for Jordan because, the levels will change. You can't go from fighting Luke Watkins and then fighting Jay Opataya's big jump. But he obviously has very great physical attributes to get the job done. And you know, Jay Pataya, I think he's had a bit of a layoff because of an injury, because of his jaw or something like that. Because when he fought Bradis, he damaged his jaw, so he's had a long layoff. So you know, that could work in Jordan's favour. But it's going to be an exciting fight, and I wish them the best.
Cool, fantastic. Final question from me, Isaac. I'm not going to ask you for prediction because I know that everyone else is going to ask you for prediction. You probably get sick of it. But going back to kind of like the beef or whatever it is between you and Mikael right now, when the fight's over, would you make any effort to kind of speak to him and have a sit down with him? What was going to happen after the fight?
I'll come up to him and I'll be like, yo, you know what? You're a great fighter. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy to get in the ring for anyone. You have to respect everyone that gets in the ring. It's a lot to deal with. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, of course, it's nothing like that. Do you know what I mean?
Isaac Chamberlain, we wish you the best of luck ahead of October 21st. We will see you on Fight Week. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Isaac.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.